Okay, so we are, what day is it? It's Wednesday today. WWE TLC is this Sunday, and I've never done picks on here before for a pay-per-view, so I thought I'd do my picks for this, my first picks for this pay-per-view, which is, like I said, tables, ladders, and chairs. So, basically, let me move this over here so you can see this. Okay. There's some matches on here that I think will probably be pretty good, and despite the fact that it's a gimmick pay-per-view, and I really don't like this whole gimmick pay-per-view thing they have going, I think this might actually be pretty decent because there's some good matches. John Morrison versus Drew McIntyre. I think this is going to be a good match. I think Drew McIntyre might win it. Unfortunately, I hope Morrison wins, and I don't even care. I'm picking McIntyre to win it just because of how he's being portrayed and everything and how it's going, and he just got the win over Morrison on SmackDown last week. My pick is McIntyre, but I'm hoping to God that Morrison wins. Because he's a great Intercontinental Champion. He is one of the best stars that they have on SmackDown, and I don't think he's ready to drop the title, even though he's held it since he got it from Mysterio. But if he does, then hopefully they'll push him towards the main event and have McIntyre hold on to that title for a bit. But, okay, so my pick's McIntyre for that match. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. I'm going to go with Orton, but I think this might also be a pretty good match because as much as a lot of people don't like Orton, he can work in the ring really well. He's an awesome heel. He works the mic well. Kingston is extremely talented in the ring. I think these two, they put good matches on, but if you just get one-on-one and you give them a decent amount of time, I think they'll do something really good. As I said, I think Orton's going to win, but Kingston's going to get way over just like they want him to. Because, well, there's no way he can. He's already starting to get over because of this feud, and this match is just gonna probably not skyrocket him because I don't think he's gonna win, but it's gonna boost him up and push him in that upper mid card main event slot that they're looking to put him in. So I'm gonna guess this is a good match, and it's probably gonna be Orton coming out on top. Okay. Unified Tag Team Championships, Jericho versus DX, tables, ladders, and chairs match. I think it's kind of dumb that they did a tables, ladders, and chairs match with the Big Show in it. Like, Chris Jericho can work on a ladder, and I guess Big Show can throw some people through tables easily. Anyone can use a chair, but I don't know. Michaels, I can see using the ladder. Jericho, I can see using the ladder. Triple H, all I can think of off the top of my head right now is he was in the ladder match with The Rock for the Intercontinental Championship. I can't think if he was in another one after that, but I don't know. I can see him climbing it, but I don't see him doing anything with it. So I don't know. I think that's kind of pointless to have these two teams in a TLC match for the championships. If anything, I think that the TLC match should have been it should have been Shelton Benjamin versus Christian in a TLC match. That would have been sick because, my pick is going to be DX going over Jericho because Jericho has held the titles for a while now, and DX is, as Shawn Michaels and Triple H have never won the tag team championships, and they're apparently one of the greatest tag teams of all time, so get them in the history books as tag team champions, probably. They'll come out on top. Jericho will finally drop the titles. Now, as I was going to say, which I'm sorry I got sidetracked by this, probably the best match of the card is going to be ECW Championship Christian versus Shelton Benjamin. Christian is one of the best performers WWE has in the ring and on the mic, and Shelton Benjamin is an amazing athlete. he is the highlight of most of the Money in the Bank ladder matches that they've had at WrestleMania. Now you have Christian, who's experienced in TLC and ladder matches, which most of them that he are in are extremely good, with Rob Van Dam on Raw. That was a good one. Any of the ones with the Hardys and the Dudleys, WrestleMania 2000, WrestleMania X7, SummerSlam, those are all TLC matches. But Christian, even though he's not too much of a high flyer, he can work a ladder match and he can work with a ladder. That is going to be a good match. They're probably going to steal the show, and I do think that Shelton Benjamin is finally going to get some gold on him, just because Christian has, again, he's held the title for a while. He's a fighting champion, and he is really good, so he deserves it. But I think that it's time they drop the title off him, put it on someone else, and move Christian, let him get past the stupid ceiling that Vince isn't letting him through. Let him advance to the main event on one of the major shows. So Shelton Benjamin over Christian, new ECW champion. WWE Championship, John Cena versus Sheamus. It's going to be Cena, pretty much no doubt in my mind. I do think Sheamus is going to dominate for a decent amount of that match, just to try to put him over, because they are, I don't know what WWE's doing with him, but they are pushing him like through the roof, trying to at least. He comes from ECW, dominates on Raw, and then all of a sudden he's #1 contender in a tables match with John Cena. So like I said, I do think that he's going to dominate. I do think there's going to be a bunch of false finishes in it. Not as in your basic false finishes, but where it looks like Sheamus is about to put Cena through a table and win. And then Cena's just going to reverse it, until finally he FUs him, or gives him the attitude adjustment through the table to win it. So we're going to have Cena retains over Sheamus. And one of the dumbest matches on the card, the chair match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Batista and Taker. I'm going to say Taker retains. He's going to be my pick. I do think that this is stupid. I don't understand the point of a chair match. Has there ever even been a chair match before with just chairs? Can you only use chairs? I think it's kind of dumb, but WWE thinks they know what they're doing, which I don't even want to get into right now. But I think Taker's going to retain. I don't think Batista should win, and if he does, I'm going to be quite disappointed, because Taker hasn't had a solid run with the championship for a long time, and he's long overdue for a solid run, because Taker is like the legend of the WWE, and he deserves it. And I don't care how long he holds the title for, he pretty much deserves it. If he's gonna lose it, I say wait till either the Rumble or till Backlash, and then have someone win it. I guess Batista's probably gonna win it back eventually, but just not yet. I don't think now's the time. So I'm gonna go with Taker over Batista and retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. So those are all the ones that are those are all the matches that are listed on WWE.com at this time. So I'm going to say peace, and let's see what the outcome is after TLC.